Thank you so much for watching. Well, right now let's step into a certain behavior that most youth out there love doing. I don't know, is it a character in someone or it's just something that you love doing because you love sharing? We are talking about borrowing. What brings about borrowing clothes? Okay, anything in ladies, girls. Yes, I'm looking at it. Yes, it was a trending character at campus. But unfortunately, people grow up with it. You're grown up and you're married, but you go out of your house to go and borrow something from your friend. Probably you saw it was nice, training, and you don't have it, and she's free with it to give it to you. I mean, why not? So we are talking about borrowing. What brings about borrowing, and how bad is it? Is it really bad? Well, it's good. Sharing, it's something that we are taught even when we're still young. They give you something. If you're a toddler, they give you something, and then they ask from you to see whether you know how to share, something like that. So, tabling the discussion, ladies, what do you think about borrowing? Ladies borrowing stuff from others. What brings about it?
I think borrowing comes in two aspects. Now, looking at borrowing clothes, specifically amongst ladies, young girls, that's girls in campus, that's girls who are in high school, because it also happens in in fact, it's more in high school. I think that comes from, some of us girls have grown up with sisters, and we're used to sharing with our sisters.
Yes.
And it is okay to
Which
share.
is okay.
Though, of course, even though there is a limit in the things you share, because I'm not saying we start sharing bras.
No.
It happens.
You're going to share knickers.
And I know
People
girls
do.
who share knickers.
Some people do.
Weirdly, I hear it. Not even sisters, but
They
friends.
do.
Yeah.
Some
Someone
people
will
do.
say, I sleep at my friend's place and I didn't carry a knicker. She gives me one first.
God.
I'm looking like, okay. So anyways, for me, I think you start with that. Which is okay, though of course, like I said, there are certain things you shouldn't borrow. But still, even when you're borrowing something, you need to return stuff. You need to return stuff. You need to handle someone's thing as if it were your own.
There's a tendency of them borrowing, taking and never returning.
That starts even from home. If you're going to borrow from your sister and you don't return it, or you bring it back when it's torn, when it is faded, when it is dirty. Those are the same things the girls were doing.
And then others exchange. Yes, you bring.
And even that taking and not bringing back is what people start thinking you're stealing.
Okay.
You know, because someone can just take it as you stole. If you took something and maybe you didn't steal, you just forgot. People will take it as
Why would you forget
So-
something that is not
So
yours?
Penny is saying borrowing is not bad, so as
But-
long
but-
as you
but-
return what you borrowed.
But there's also the aspect.
To what extent?
Now let's say there are women, there are big women who borrow. Now say you're borrowing from
Borrowing doesn't have an
borrowing
age.
oil, borrowing salt, spices in your neighbor's house.
Isn't that begging?
People even borrow fumes.
No, that's
No,
begging.
but for a mature woman, I feel like begging. Okay, if I don't have salt, or
I think it's okay. That one is okay. I mean, it's inevitable because what you're asking from the other person, either salt or curry powder, it's not returnable.
But what if someone makes it a habit?
It's not returnable.
What if
Yes,
you know
if
your
it is
neighbor
an
is always
if it
coming
is
to
an
borrow
habit,
your
then it's
food?
bad.
Yeah.
Then it's bad. What do you have to say about borrowing?
I do not support borrowing. Like now for campusers, most of the times Jojo is seen in a black and white zebra dress. The following day, and actually there are people who borrow clothes that are unwashed. I've worn it today, the following day you find
With another one,
How would you do such
it's rotating around.
No,
Ringworm.
live around. If I had worn it this week and you wear it the other month, but I've worn it today and tomorrow someone is wearing it. What
Yeah,
if
they are
I've
going to-
sweated?
No.
I've sweated in this cloth.
Some girls don't
And
mind.
They are going to claim that it wasn't borrowing. I mean, I bought something that looks smaller than the other
like
one
how?
because you can't know. Okay, me
The
what
same
I
fashion, the same style. So this brings me to a point of some people are dissatisfied with what they have. Okay, they do not feel contented with what they have, and they feel if Jojo looked good in a zebra dress, I would also look good in it. So why don't I go and
which
borrow
is
it?
okay just to
But-
imagine.
And at times, people who borrow actually have things, but they're not just satisfied with what they have, because they feel they also want to look.
What they have is not good.
It's not
I
good.
don't
but-
think it's because when you say not contented, it's like you have enough, but you fail to appreciate.
You fail to appreciate what you have.
There is that
And-
group, but then there are also people where it's that you have, but you don't believe in what you
In
have.
what you
You
have.
feel my clothes are not nice because there's no way you can. That's why you find someone who borrows from head
To toe.
to toe. The earrings are not yours, the shoes are not yours, the
Yours.
dress is not yours,
Mm.
everything is not yours. But you have it. It's just that maybe you look at Georgia and you say Georgia's things are better than mine.
You are even in
That's
the
esteem.
you,
have
you
a
are even
esteem.
you are even in the skin color that is not yours because you're bleaching.
Yeah, and then the other thing I think it could be poor financial discipline. Like someone does not have enough
Money,
money to buy
To buy it.
themselves what they want.
even if it was cheap,
Even if
they
it was cheap, it
yeah,
depends.
they
on
never
how cheap.
have. They never have.
They don't manage their money.
They
well.
don't manage their money well, so they
don't buy the
they
things
don't buy
want.
the best things they would want.
That's true. So they
Yeah.
borrow it from someone.
Yes,
else.
and then I'm thinking maybe others want to show off.
Maybe
You know,
it's that.
Showing off in something that is not yours.
Some people
Oh.
do. You know, she wants to show off how she's in. I watched some movie. It's actually a soap whereby she was going to a party. These get-togethers that we have after school, and now we at campus. Then we have to make a party for how we were OBs and OGs. So someone wants to look good, and the other one is like, I bought this necklace expensively, it will look good on you. So borrow it if you don't mind. And someone goes, when you're looking expensive, kumbe, you really.
There is the boring aspect.
Okay.
You know, junior, you can meet someone, like we had a girl in high school like that, senior 6. We had our senior 6 party. But after the party, that girl. Anyways, after the party, she said she needed to go home to get tuition.
Yes.
She had collected, from different rooms. Because you know, like how people are dressing up to go out. So everyone left bags on the bed, makeup, clothes.
She
So
stole.
things were missing. And finding her leaving, going to clear tuition, pick tuition, she had a bag, So they pick the bag, they take it to the headmaster's office, and they call people, come and collect what is yours. She had
Goodness.
shocked. And that girl had a lot of clothes. So as we now started asking, how much do we know is actually not from her previous
Her
school?
previous.
All right, me, I think some people are jealousy. They see you in something, and at times others are, they don't share. Like me, I don't borrow things, by the way. I don't. I boldly tell you I don't. If I give it to you, you take it. Yes.
Actually, they
You take
hated
it, you
me
don't return. Because
coming
I'm not seeing myself wearing something and then someone else put it on and then brings it back. I wear it some other day.
Different
It's no longer
scents,
mine. Yes,
you
it's
know.
no longer mine. I give it to you. If you're dying so much to have it, I give you. I tell you, yes, please take. But I've given you. It's okay. It's okay. So I usually, because it was not a character in me growing up. Yes, I've grown up with sisters, but we are told to have ours.
our own.
It's like mommy coming back with 3 dresses and says, that is yours. Even if the other one for your sister looks much better than yours, this is yours. It does not belong to you, and you can't even borrow it. You can't, because at the end of the day, she comes and tells you, I bought everyone, each one of you a dress. Put on what I bought for you.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
that means it comes back to upbringing. Where you were
Yes.
raised not to-
How were you brought up? Because we usually look at what we have that is not enough. And then you want to borrow what the other one has. Even if you have money, you even don't have the audacity to get that money from your pockets and go buy something that almost looks the same. You're just greedy. Yes, you're greedy. And jealousy, some people are jealous. They are seeing you in something good and feels like, yes, I need to borrow it. And then borrowing it, she never returns it because she doesn't want you to put it on again.
Return it, or they bring it back when it's torn, when you can actually not wear it anymore.
Have you
Yeah,
seen
so-
those friends who you have someone keeps coming to the room? Like I had a roommate like that. For her, she had nice things, and I don't know. I think she's too easy. So every time you're just in the room and someone comes, hi, you just see them picking shoes.
They go.
Another one comes, hi, you see her in the wardrobe, she picks clothes. So by the end of the semester, the girl said, I don't know where all my shoes are. People were shopping and they don't bring the
That's
things
why
back.
actually
It's
me,
bad. Okay, in
taking us
conclusion.
back, when I was in school, people knew I do not share, and they hated me for that. And like akawara keraga, but that's how I was brought up.
Yeah.
I was told sharing is bad, sharing clothes is bad. You end up getting ringworms, you exchange order. Someone has kavuvuka, you also start
And
smelling their
kavuka is very strong.
So I actually, people knew my stuff are no gone. I would actually hang my things. No one would touch them. They knew Jojo does not share her things, no matter what.
But that is good. Me, I used not to borrow, but if someone insists on getting something that belongs to me, I give.
You take it for
Yes,
good.
but I give it to you completely and also.
So do boys also share?
Yes, they do.
Guys,
They do.
they even share underwears.
But I think what's
Anyway, I'm joking. But I know they do share.
they share.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking the biggest issue of people sharing clothes, it could be competition, things of competition, because
But you can't compete in something that does not belong to you.
No, darling,
Hey,
people competing
they
with
do.
things that are
Now
stolen.
let's take for instance
Alright,
here at work.
Mm.
You come, you're always looking classy, catchy, good looking. Someone will have to make sure go borrow from a friend who also has classy stuff to come and start competing.
All right,
with
Jojo.
Imagine someone borrows your dress to go and see your boyfriend.
Give me a call. On that note, we're even taking a break. We'll be back shortly.